Thank you for coming back to the Tony Montana channel. First, I wanted to apologize, not to Chico, definitely not to Chico. I want to apologize to you guys, my subscribers. I gave some misinformation because I did not have more facts. I had to give credit where it seemed to be due, which is Chico. But once I got more information, once I had confirmation that the information that I was giving was correct by several sources, now I feel confident in telling the story how it is. Now, previously, in previous videos, I've spoken and I said that, yes, Chico Lopez got this dog, Tinker, Deseret Kennels Tinker, to breed to Awesome Buck. That's not really the case. I couldn't say it before because I had not spoken to enough people to make that assessment. But that's not the case. In reality, first, but before we start with there, we're going to start from the beginning. Okay, I do apologize for making that mistake. I had to give the credit to Chico because that's what Chico was claiming. That was his credit, and I did not and I did not have enough information, enough facts to actually contradict that. But now that I've spoken to true dogmen and dogmen all around the country, I've gotten the information I needed to just make this video. So this is the true story of how Awesome Buck was bred to Deseret Tinker, which created the dogs that you very much know by the names of Chilindrina, Copperhead, Cricket, Carmela Soprano, Awesome Buck, and of course King Amak. Okay, so this is a true story of how this became to be. All right, let's start at the beginning. Let's start with every story starts at the beginning. So the beginning is Cheyenne really was bred by Red Tie Kennels. It wasn't bred by Chico Lopez. Chico Lopez's name should not be on that breeding, on Pets Online, should not be there, because the breeder was Red Tie Kennels. So all credit for that breeding goes to, let's clarify, all the rights and all the credit for Cheyenne goes to Red Tie Kennels. Okay, Cheyenne was bred by Red Tie Kennels and sold to Chico Lopez. Okay, so Chico Lopez used this dog that he bought, Cheyenne, from Red Tie Kennels, to breed to Macho, one-time winner. You guys know what happened between Macho one-time winner and Chico's dogs. He got whooped twice by Macho in two different roles. Destroyed his best dog that he brought from New York. So Chico wanted to desperately, he wanted to breed to that dog. And he was lucky because at this time he was being taken care of by the Macho Buck owner, and he was under his wing, so he was able to breed to him. Now pay attention. The same guy that took care of Chico Lopez, now Chico Lopez talks really bad about him. He talks crap about him. He has no respect for what he did for him, no appreciation for the years, for the time that he gave Chico and all the instructions, all the teachings, and all the help. And now he really wants to be the better than them, and that's the way Chico is. He's thankless. But anyway, that's not the story. So Chico bred Red Ties Cheyenne to let's call him MachoBuck.com's Macho one-time winner. Then that produced two dogs, Awesome Buck and Geza. Not Geza, like Chico says. Geza, G-E-Z-A, not like that. It is G-E-I-Z-A. Geza. That's the main name, and that dog, that female, Chico sold that female to someone in Europe. Okay, so that female was in Europe. That was the only two dogs that were created from that breeding. So, Chico, obviously, let's fast forward a little bit. Now, Chico, right before Chico went into Wrangler, Chico wanted to breed his awesome buck to Geza, awesome buck's sister, belly mate. So he wanted to get that. He wanted to make that breeding, but he was broke. He didn't have any money. So when he reached out to the guy in Europe, the guy said, "Listen, you know, I don't have that much money anyway for that type of process. You need to figure it out." So eventually, that European guy reached out to another European guy that financed the whole thing from beginning to end, from doctors to extraction to freezing to shipping. This second European guy paid for everything. What he received in return was 3 breeding units for his troubles. So there. And then 3 breeding units were sent to the guy that had Geza. That's the Macho Buck's sister. That guy received 3 units. Okay, you follow me? Okay. So Chico Lopez wanted to desperately breed to his Geza dog, or that Geza dog that it was basically Macho Buck's sister. And think about it. It makes sense. Chico Lopez wanted to get that. It's like he didn't want any other dog involved and this and that. So, let me open the door for his dog. So anyway, yeah, sorry, I'm a little distracted because I'm paying attention to the dogs as well. So Chico's intent and his focus was breeding to awesome sister-brother breeding. That was Chico's intention. Okay, he did not care for, was not interested in breeding to the desert rat animal. Okay, at the same time, this is the time that Chico was going into Wrangler, a desert rat animal, and obviously you know that he lost and died. Well, the guy from Europe that had Geza made 1 breeding attempt with Geza and nothing came out. So 1 breeding unit was lost. Okay, you follow? And then right after, that European guy got into personal problems and had to get rid of his dogs. So he sent Geza to Chico for breeding. At this time, Awesome Buck was already dead. And unfortunately, Geza died of a snake bite. So Geza died. Was no good, no bueno. That's it. So he could no longer do the brother-sister breeding that he had planned. So nothing was left. Chico was left without anything else to do but asked to see if he could breed to desert rats, kennels, Tinker. Not Thinker, Tinker. Like Tinkerbell. Chico Lopez makes a mistake because it's not his dog. Makes a mistake of calling her Thinker. But it's actually Tinker, no H. The guy said, well, he needed more encouraging. So at the same time, let me try to remember the story. Sorry about that. Oh yes, okay, we're here. So the guy that had Tinker had already, he was already in the know. He knew all the information, all the things that happened because it's a small community. So what he did was, accept, because he had already spoken to Desert Rat, and Desert Rat was the one that actually said, "Oh, Chico is making a mistake. Chico is making a mistake breeding, making that brother sister breeding. And obviously, just to be clear, he also said that he knew that Wrangler was going to win It's just a matter of how long it was going to take. And obviously, you guys know that it took between 8 and 12, depending on how you want to see it, 8 to 12 minutes until it was over. But anyway, so basically, the reason why this breeding happened was because Desert Rat, who spoke to the guy in Europe, he advised the guy in Europe that the better breeding was to his Tinker dog instead of brother-sister breeding. And since a guy from Europe that had the Tinker dog respected Desert Rat's opinion, when this opportunity came, he accepted. Okay? So the real mastermind behind the Tinker Awesome Buck breeding was not Chico Lopez, was the Desert Rat. Okay? Because he advised the guy from Europe to do it before even Chico thought about it. That's the only reason it happened. So, out of that breeding, 10 dogs came out, 9 survived. This guy, the European guy with Tinker, he had a small yard and he wasn't going to need so many dogs. So the deal was for Chico to get 1 puppy out of that deal. But because, the European guy was nice, he sent them 5. And obviously, the 5, he sent them 5. One male that I cannot remember his name. And then he also sent Chilindrina, Copperhead, Cricket, and Carmelita Soprano, and also Molly. So there was a male, Chilindrina, Copperhead, Cricket, Carmela Soprano, and also Molly. Those were the ones that were sent once they were a few months old. Mind you, so Chico wasn't the person that really wanted this breeding. This breeding happened because, there was nothing really left, and they had those, breeding units still left over there. Geza was already dead, so this was left over. So Chico wasn't a mastermind thinking about this or that for that breeding. Now, a while later, once he realized the gems he had the gems he had been given for free, because again, for the breeding was one pup, but the guy sent them 5 because there were too many pups and he didn't want so many of them. So Chico got 5 for the price of 1. And then he was so crazy, so amazed with the results with these dogs, he was eager beaver to buy the dog that eventually was called King Amak. King Amak's original name is Amon. Amon is the original name for that dog. And here is the actual pedigree of that King Amak. The real pedigree. Let me see if I could. I don't know what's going on here. But let me see if I can need to clean my. Alright, let's see if this works. Oh, this sucks. But anyway, the true breeding, the ID number for the pedigree is 541434. I don't know who this guy is, but this is the true pedigree for King Amak. It wasn't bred by Chico Lopez. Chico Lopez bought the dog, like he buys dogs. That's all he did. Okay? So when people tell you, oh, Chico Lopez is the mastermind. No. This is those dogs that he brags about. They were bought. They were created because of someone else's idea. Chico Lopez wanted to breed to his awesome buck sister. That was his idea. So don't be confused when he thinks, "Oh, I'm so smart. I'm this and that." No. Chico Lopez got that because of Desert Rat. Desert Rat decided that it was a good idea to get this awesome buck dog mixed with Tinker. Again, that's something maybe he sold. I don't know, but Desert Rat deserves all the credit. Obviously, the guy in Europe that had Tinker also deserves all the credit. And now, there's, I believe there is 4 breeding units left in Europe. So, Awesome Buck has about 4 breeding units in Europe. 4 units, because obviously one was wasted, one was used to create this litter, and so the third one is still outstanding, plus the 3 from the other European guy that financed the whole thing. This is a true story of how Awesome Buck was bred to Desert Rat Tinker. Not how Chico says it, not how he paints it. Chico wanted to purify that Awesome Buck thing because he this and that. And you think about it. I think that's Chico's mentality. He wanted to, Tinker. No, I mean, Macho, Awesome Buck. So, no, Chico, it wasn't your idea. You were just lucky. You just ended up lucky that other people decided to make the breeding, and you profited from it. Okay, so be a thankful boy and thank those people. Give them merits because you did not have those merits. You're giving yourself those merits, Chico Lopez. You did not have the idea, the thought of actually making this breeding happen. It was other people that did that, decided to do it, and you just profited from it. Be a thankful boy and thank people. Okay? So this is the story, the real story, guys. It took me a couple of weeks to get this information and validate this information. So there you have it. This is Tony Montana. Until next time.